Okay, my peeps, since I am an absolute glutton for punishment, I am going to show you my new version of my kit setup. So this one I am doing for things like birthday parties, restaurant gigs, anything where you don't have like a huge, insane turnout where you need like 50 billion things. So this is as compact as I can make it when I do airbrush as well as face paint. So this is probably going to be moving around with me a bit. We're going to start here. So the first thing I realized is I have problems getting everything in one trip. That's huge. Like, I hate making multiple trips. So, let's see if we can make this taller. Hi, where are we going? Whoa, there you are. Can we make you stable? Who knows? We're gonna try it though. Whoa. Hey, you can kind of see my living room. Hey. So this is my entryway. Forgive the 70s vibes. Alright. So the only way I could figure out that I could do one trip. Forgive the old that has to stand up. Alright, so this is my mini CMG. I love this. This is my baby. Alright. So what I'm doing is I am putting my chair over it here because I use a tall chair because I am a standing painter. And I'm going to show you in just a second what I'm doing. So I put this arm over the case. This is where the handle is for the top of the case, right? So this is just sitting right on top of here. Oddly enough, there's this cool little handle thing that might help, but I don't know. Anyway, so what we do when we want to transport it, you just stick your hand under here, do that, tilt it back, and it moves very easily anywhere you want to go, and it stays where it should. How cool is that? Okay, so that's my mini. I'm going to move that out of the way. Hi there. Okay, so next, because you need a table with a mini, this is my folding table, which probably you guys have seen in different places. Like that. Alright? So I just put this on top like this, and right there I rest it and I hold both of these and I can just cart it around. Simple enough, right? I might actually add some Velcro strapping at some point just to keep it where it's supposed to be. But I'm going to show you the setup. So let's go ahead and set this table up. Alright. So, I had a drink earlier. This is not what I wore. This is me being a bum. The hair is still excellent. The makeup is still good, but the rest of this is pajamas. Alright, so here is my cart set up for my airbrush equipment. Everything but my guns and my paint, or guns. Everything else sits in here. So I'm going to show you what's in here. First of all, this is just a cool bag. I shorten the strap so I can just set it on here. How cool. Alright, so this is telescoping, obviously. I'll put that down. Inside of here, I have a pillow. A squishy, comfortable, absolutely adorable, bow-shaped black pillow. Why? Because whenever I'm trying to paint somebody and I don't want to get their clothes messed up, I put this under their arm or whatever. It also props up their arm, so it's easier for me to get to and keeps them stable. So, get yourself a pillow. Anyway, next, trash can. That doesn't look like a trash can, does it? But then, oh yeah, it's one of the ones for cars. So, I put this clip on it. Hold on. Oh, shoot. You gotta get our chair for this. Wow. So, open our chair. And this can clip onto either the chair right, like there, see it? Or you can clip it onto your case, whichever one's easier for you. I like to have trash nearby. Also in here, tip jar. Alright, this one has, I have Velcro on the back for my big case because I can just set it on the side of my big case. But I don't, well actually I might have one on my small case too, but I'm not worrying about that right now. And the cool thing about this one is not only does it lock, but it has this really neat little thing that you sit inside of it. It comes with it that way. They call them ballot boxes, I think, or something like that. But I printed this little thing out, so it has my Cash App and my Venmo, and it shows that I have Square. So that lets people know, hey, I don't have cash, that's okay. We can deal with it. Woo. Alright. Stencils. More stencils. So many stencils, in fact, I cannot close it. Lots of stencils. Alright. This is my cool little box that I just kind of set on the table. And inside my cool little box, I have a spray bottle of alcohol. I have antibacterial hand lotion. I have my thing that dispenses alcohol to my cotton pads. I have my Prolong spray in case I need it to last longer. And I have Q-tips for those little details that you really need something small to get to. So that just kind of sits on my table, wherever table I'm using. I also keep my powder in here, because if you're doing inks, you need to powder them. I have my compressor in here. Now on some gigs, say I am doing an outdoor summer gig and it's super humid out, then I use CO2, I don't use my compressor. Since this was indoor, I was at a restaurant, we got the compressor. Now, if you want to know more about my compressor, there's plenty of it in another video. You're welcome to look. Here is my battery that I use for my compressor. This is by Flashfish. And let's see, where are we at? I use this for 3 hours. Notice we still have 3 bars. This stuff works. So, always keep that with me. You can also use it for your lights, fans, whatever. It's the coolest thing. Alright, then I have a bag full of, why do I always want to call these ropes? Tubes. Hoses. That's the word. Okay, so I have ADHD and Asperger's, so words do not stay in this head for nothing. Just letting you know, in case you see me on other videos doing that. Okay, I have one that's for my CO2. And one that's for my compressor. I have like probably 6 others lying around just in case anything dies. I also keep this for my CO2. And I keep this emergency kit, which is like the coolest thing. Because I don't know why, but every time I'm at an event, somebody needs a screwdriver or something. This does all the things, so I love it. Let's see. I also keep sunblock in there because, yeah, life. So that's everything that's in this case. It's extremely easy to wheel around. So, kudos to that. Trying, whoa, don't want to knock you over. Trying to get all this junk back in. Sorry. Okay, so move that to the side. Now, we're going to talk about this. And I'm going to bring you down for this because honestly my back's starting to hurt because I'm, well, 43 is not terribly old, but it's not exactly young either. I'm going to go down. Hi, how are you doing? You are now on my level. Hi. Alright, so, bag. I love this bag. I love this bag so much. It's got 2 outside pockets. It's got this pocket, it's got the big pocket, and it's got the strap, which is adjustable. Don't ask me where I got it from, I've had it for years, I have no idea. The brand is Creative Options. It was like a crafting bag. I don't know. Anyway, so I keep my rinse well in here with the towel because, you know, I just used it, so I needed to keep it dry. So I could carve fireball. Anyway. This is my bag that has both my little, what are these called? Foam applicators? Foam applicators. These are the ones that clean printer heads. I think I put them in another video and a link, so keep that in mind. I also have finger daubers because face painting. Alrighty. Wipes. Can never have enough of these. Let's see, more clips and things because you never know what you need to attach. This right here, which is attached to my bag, is my 2 sponge bags. Alright, this one has clean sponges, this one has dirty sponges, and also dirty foam applicators and dirty finger daubers. So everything goes in here, and I have to actually, this one's from a paint pal from Silly Farm, and I actually have to put this in a separate garment bag so that because this unzips very easily. I don't know if the new ones by Just Paint do that, because I already got these, so hopefully not. Alright, on this pocket we have business cards. So I put Velcro on the bottom of this so I can attach it to my kit, or I can leave it on the table. Doesn't matter either which way. Highly suggest, right? This is a bag of different cards, and apparently finger daubers and lip applicators, but they're different cards from different companies that I work for. So Kaleidoscope Arts, Tulsa Balloons, Chester's Party Barn, Creative Key, these are all places that I work for. Oki Artistry. And so I keep all their cards because it is good form, if you don't already know this. Oh hey, gummy bear earrings, I forgot I got. Anyway, it is good form to keep the cards of the people that you're working for and hand those out. You are not supposed to give out your card. That's rude. So what I did, I designed for one of my companies this card. Okay, and I'm going to tell all of you people who have entertainment companies that this is what you should make. So this is their business information on the back. As you can see, it's very cool. It says your entertainer today was, you can write your name, and you can choose by box which kind of entertainment it was. So of course I would check Facepainter and put Vanessa Green. This is extremely useful because people, a lot of times, they want the artist they've already met, but they don't remember our names. Dude, I got confused by my friend Lawrence. They're like, oh, you were at this event. And I was like, no, that was Lawrence. That's not even the same gender. And he's like British. Like, I don't even know. I have a chest. Anyway, point is, helpful. All right. So definitely keep the cards of people. It will make them happy. And another thing on cards, I'll talk about real quick. So I designed 2 different kinds of cards for myself because I'm a dork. So just to give you an idea of why this is a bad idea. Oh no, those are, okay. This is my card that I went a little nuts with. I put all these pictures on it, I have all this information, there's all this color. Sure, it's eye-catching. But it's a little much, I think. So I went a little simpler the second time. See, we still have a couple of pictures for examples. Airbrush, tattoos, and face paint, that way they know the difference. And on the back is the care of these things. How to remove these things. Can be helpful. Anyway, some ideas in case you're trying to come up with card ideas. People are always, you know, coming up with new things, and we share it because, you know, it's just the best thing to do. And keep a pen with you so you can write your name on cards if you need to. But make sure it's a special pen. This one is Pilot Ultra Fine Point Permanent type. So this will write on those wax-based cards and it won't wipe off. Alright, what else do I have again? Well, I've got bling. I got insane amounts of bling. Because, you know, birthday parties. And I got my mirror. That was good. I have a backup mirror, just in case. Extra white and black paint. Always get that. Alright. I don't remember what I have in this other bucket. Oh! Square. I love my square. That's important. So now we're gonna go to my kit, which is way back here. Since I'm showing you how I set it all up, I suppose I should bring you back up. Huh. Okay. Hi. Oh. I think we're there. I think we can pretend to be there at least. Maybe. I don't know. You can kind of see my table, so let's try it. And I'm standing. Alright, so here is my baby CNG. Now, if you don't know what a CNG is, that is a craft and go. For a bit, they went out of business. I believe someone has repurchased them so that they will have more produced. I hope, because these things are the best. The best. Okay, so first of all, I use Canva to print all of my Word menus and a lot of my art or advertising stuff. Everything's pretty much done through Canva. Here, these are my menus. Let's see if we can get you a little closer. Hi, how you doing? So this one is my airbrush menu. This one is my face paint menu. You may be wondering why I do it this way. Well, there's a couple of reasons. One, most of what, let's see if I can make you stable again. No. Ugh. Hi, sorry. One, most of my business is corporate, and so people don't really need to see pictures. It's just about whipping through them, and it's nice to have images for reference rather than actual images of what I do, because if I have a really large line, then I can adjust my, full face designs into smaller eye designs and vice versa. So I can adjust it to whatever I want because nobody has anything for reference to go, oh, I need it to look exactly like that. So that's helpful. Not so great with the airbrush, I'll tell you though, because people have no idea. Here, oh my gosh, I have the hiccups. People have no idea here what airbrush is, so this is a new thing. Anyway, so these are just letter protectors, basically, and I just change this out if I have to do it custom for a birthday party or whatever. I'd like to get some like hard ones. These are kind of flimsy, but oh well. And this is the Velcro where I put my cards, usually right up here, so people can see it easily. Now, look inside my baby. Okay, I'm gonna move you guys here in a second. Because this is supposed to face out. So, say I am painting and that is the room. I face it out so people can see the menu. Alright, come with me. Here's the craziness. Let's see if I can walk you through. I might flip this around. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, that's easier. That's so much easier. Okay, cool. So, first things first, when I'm setting up, put this in, because this is what holds my cartridges, for my 0G paints, okay? And over here is my brush holder, which fell, but it's magnetized. And you just stick it all in there. Now, you may recognize this if you have had a CNG as their card holder. So I just got foam and stuck it in there with little holes so that I can just stick my brushes in there. So it takes up a lot less space because this takes up so much space. So I have my essential brushes over here. And of course up here I have the very few stencils I use for actual face painting. And then I don't carry a lot of paints, and you'll see that in a minute. This is where I put my gun. Okay, so down here, why did you come out? All right, down here, I have all my liner colors. As you can see, I don't really use these. I'm actually probably going to eventually replace those with colors for lipstick. I just haven't done it yet because I'm lazy. All right, and here's my powders. So under here is where the magic happens. Whoa. So these are supposed to be down over here. Obviously, they decided not to be. Brush bath. Best stuff in the world. If you don't have it, get it. All right. This is like all of my favorite textures that I regularly use, so I keep them on this ring. And I attach them to magnets right there. That way I always know where they are, I can grab them. They're not taking up space over here. I have my festival glitters, which I'm going to stick up here for now, even though they will not stay there. Actually, this is probably the worst place to put them. Hold on, I'll put them down here. Because I'm about to put my cartridges up there. Alright, so, cartridges. Look at all these babies. Okay. I'm not using all of these, actually. Not normally. So, this is where I put all my stuff. Actually, I'm going to be OCD. Just excuse me for a moment. Alright, there we go. And order. Blue, purple, pink, orange, yellow, getting white, and ink. That's why it has a little gold. Kids are always like, is that gold? No, I wish it was, but it's not. Alright. So then, if I was using my compressor, which I did today, I have my moisture trap. It stays right there. So I'll leave that out. And I have two guns. You may be wondering, why do I have two guns? Well, because if one falls, it can put this out of alignment, and then I have to send it back to the company to get it fixed. So it's easier just to have two, just in case. You never know. So that goes up here. Wow. It's pretty hard to get it out of alignment, to be honest. I have one of these in here. So when you're doing CO2 and you're attaching your regulator, you need one of these. You can usually get them at CO2 places where where you buy the CO2. So that's important. Let me get all my colors out of here. I wish I had everything magnetized, but I don't. Because, remember, I'm lazy. Okay, here we go. So, get back in there. All right. We're going to go ahead and stick this over here. Nope. Get back over here. All right, cool. Sorry, one-handed. It's a thing. So I keep all my powders right here. This is the only one that's not magnetized. I need to put magnets on. If you have not used Star Blends, you are nuts because these are amazing. They shorten your paint time so much, and I'll be doing videos on that at some point. Okay, so these are pretty much all the colors I have for my quick kit. I sometimes bring extra colors if I feel like it, but really this is all you need. Oh, there's one I'm missing, which is my black, white, and gray. That's the only other one I really care about. So, white, black, red. I'd use a lot of red, especially for like, Among Us. Oh my gosh, so many freaking Among Us. And this is roses, fire, blue, white, dark blue, leaves, rainbow, because everybody has freaking rainbow. These are the only two rainbows I really ever use for anything, whether it's rainbow tigers, rainbow unicorns, rainbow swiping, rainbow anything. These are the two that they give a darn about. Butterflies. This is a sunset one, which I use behind like mermaids and things like that. So anyway, that's all the colors, and these are all of the glitters. I have rainbow, and I call this one Stardust. And then, because you have to have different ones, I don't know if you know this, Festival Glitter is a gel. This goes great on airbrush tattoos, not on the face, all right? These are by American Body Art glitter creams. These you can put on the face, but you cannot put them on airbrush tattoos. So I have Capricorn and Biosphere. Biosphere is white glitter, basically. And then Capricorn is like rainbow. So that's what I got. And that's really all you need. I mean, everybody buys so much stuff for their kits, and I really just don't see the point of all that. It is a waste of money. It's a waste of space. It can be a waste of time. That's all I'm saying. Sorry, that's what I got. I usually put my towel right here. On my chair, I've shown this before, but I'll show it again. This is the booster seat that clips on that I use because kids like to shrink in the chair. So I just put this cover over it, which has these little straps that I put together, and it looks super cute, and the kids love it, and it's easy to wash. This is the only apron I use. I know a lot of people use fancy aprons. I get these at, I think, Hobby Lobby. I'm sure other craft stores have them. It's got 3 pockets. I put it on everything. It's wonderful. Okay, let me think. Is there anything else I need to show you? I don't think so. I think that's it. So thank you for hanging out with me and learning about my new quick setup and seeing how I can transport it around with my 2 arms. I'm so excited. And hello again. I am very honored that you guys watch my videos. It brings me great joy to be able to help others because I had amazing helpers for my journey and I want to give that back to others. If you ever need anything, be sure to ask. You can find me on most social media. So I hope you guys have a great night